everyone, I'm Tim Coe.
And I'm Adrianna Mazurkiewicz.
I'm Christopher Coe.
We're here with Adrianna. She is our star for Stephanie Brown, the girl in the mask. First, I wanted to say, awesome to see you.
Yeah,
great to have you.
Yeah, great to see you guys too.
And we're excited to talk about this. What have you been doing, though?
I have been working on the show Chicago PD. I stand in for Tracy, so I've been doing a lot of work there with saying lines, memorizing stuff, practicing a lot, which is like been great for me because, you know, everybody gets stressed, but this has been able to de-stress me and, like, you know, work with my flow, be creative. I had to double for her in this episode because she was sick. They were like, kind of like, what do we do? What do we do? So I got an email to double for her. It's awesome. So I've been doing that for a couple months now. And it's been fun. And
you've been doing that for a couple seasons.
Well, a couple
right?
seasons, yeah. But like right now, you're right.
Yeah.
I've been doing that for a couple seasons. But right now, I've been doing that for this year, and then now I'm on break. So now we're working on.
We're working on Girl in the Mask.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm so excited.
I mean, last time we talked, we have our announcement video for the Girl in the Mask, which was
from like 3 years ago.
Like 3 years
Literally.
ago. But you hadn't done all that stuff yet. So now, I mean, it's really awesome that we're working on this, and now you're an experienced, like, on set, and you know what, you know how things go on set. It's awesome.
My goodness, from 3 years ago to now, it's like I feel like a different person with knowing stuff and confidence and how, you know, so I'm so excited. Like, everything was meant to be how it is. So
yeah. I mean, the timing, not just that timing, but there's so many other timing things that was just like, this is the time that we're supposed to do it. So I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, obviously now you're more in tune with the character.
100%.
We've done some production already, both as Stephanie and Spoiler, and it's
oh my goodness,
great, guys.
The costume's phenomenal. The way, you know, the characters put together is amazing. Like, it's when I put the costume on, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is like, I literally get into a phase of, I'm Spoiler. Like, I'm ready to, like, you know, that's awesome that it gets me in that, like, phase and that, like, character, you know? So,
so with the costume, we pieced together a bunch of stuff, and that's kind of how I wanted Stephanie to do it anyway. Like, she isn't Bruce Wayne. She doesn't have
$1 billion.
$1 billion
to spend on a costume.
Yeah, and she doesn't have a research and development department that has thrown away a bunch of stuff, you know? She would have found stuff on, like, eBay or Amazon or whatever the Gotham equivalent is, and pieced together things. So we tried to get, like, real-world tactical equipment that she would use, and then we designed, like, this armor plate, and the breastplate, you know,
and then her cape too, like the whole thing, and her hood,
and then the guards and the
We need to time how long my process is to put that.
I know, yeah. The suit looks great.
The suit looks amazing. Yeah, I'm in love with it. The costume, and just working, you know, with you guys and doing my own research on her and kind of digging in and
tell me about that.
Well, just like learning her quirks, and, you know, I'm not like her, but in the sense of we're all different people, and I have to, like, get into that phase of, like, learning who she is, what she likes, what her favorite things are, all that kind of stuff. So it's just been a journey of me kind of digging deep and figuring out, like every kind of actor does.
What part of Stephanie do you feel like you relate to?
Interesting. Okay, I would say, like, just obviously, like, the age and the similarity of, like, our, like, just being, like, a girl in the world. Like, that's our similarity in the sense of, like, living life and figuring out stuff in the moment and listening to our guts and, you know, doing what we want. That's what I feel like I'm similar, because she knows she wants to help people, and she has, like, you know, Batman that she looks up to, and she's driven to work for that and, like, follow her dreams and what she wants. So I feel like in a similar way, I'm doing that right now, but in different ways. Like, she does love Batman. I do love Batman too, but she loves Batman to the extent that more than, you know, some people do. So that's the thing that is a little different. But yeah, our personalities are similar in some ways, different in other ways. She can be a little bit more, like, I would say, like, quirky than me or something like that. You know what I mean? That's the word to use. So I just love how she's true to herself, and she who is, like, who she, you know, wants to be, and doesn't, like, conform to anything, you know, in the sense.
I feel like Stephanie's, like, very much, like, in every person, right? She's not, like, this, well, she's not Batman. She's not Bruce Wayne. She's a college student. She goes, you know, she has a family. She does stuff with her friends.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that people can easily relate to.
100%.
Yeah.
But in the side, she's a superhero.
Yeah.
She wants to.
Well, she tries.
She tries. I claim her as a superhero. In my heart, she's a superhero.
The story's about her becoming the superhero
Exactly.
that she wants to be.
Totally.
We take her character from like the baby stages of being the superhero, like literally putting her suit together.
Oh yeah.
To like full blown like I'm a true crime fighter. That whole journey, it's really interesting. So I mean, we obviously fans of Stephanie Brown know her relationship with her dad and how that all plays into her impetus and what kind of drives her into
Her motivation.
Yeah, her motivations.
Right.
Like before she knows about her dad, her motivations are just like I want to be like Batman, you know.
Yeah.
And then her dad put something very, very different into her life.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, one of my favorite scenes that we've shot so far is the classroom scene.
Oh yeah.
Where you have the interaction with the professor.
Totally.
You want to talk about that?
No,
a little bit?
that was a great scene. Working with everybody and just working with Jocelyn as my best friend. That was great because I know her from Chicago PD. She also stands in, so yeah, and it kind of shows her character. Like I was saying, like she was like standing up for what she, like wanted to ask. She wasn't like hiding herself. She wasn't like, she was playing like she is who she is. Like what I was saying earlier, and that scene like shows part of her, what she is and what she's interested in, and yeah.
One of the things that we wanted to get across in this story is Stephanie is smart.
Yes.
She's
100%.
very, very intelligent. She knows her stuff. She behaves in the classroom like a 4.0 student.
Yeah, literally.
She knows her martial arts stuff too. That's why her bedroom is set up with like all this martial arts paraphernalia. You can tell from her bedroom and from how she behaves in the classroom that she's got stuff going on up
Exactly.
here. Even though she's still kind of quirky and very girly, but at her depth, there's stuff
there's
going on.
a lot going on there. Yeah, no, 100%. So that scene, I feel like that shows that the smart part, that part of her, and brings that out more so, which I love. So yeah, it was a fun scene to shoot. Yeah.
So tell us about some of the things on production.
Well, yeah, even working with Kevin and RJ, like we did a scene together, and that was amazing. Like we went from doing something, and then we kind of like, in a sense, kind of shifted it. We had discussions,
that
like
whole scene.
Because we had discussions where like we need, we want to do this, and we kind of were just like, Kevin was telling me just do what you feel more, just go and do it. And I was like, okay, so that was like a great experience to just kind of like work all like together and just like figure something out and just be creative and just kind of like let it flow and just so that was amazing.
That was a great experience for me too as a director, because I mean the entire time Kevin was like, he was sick. He was just out of it. And so he was resting on the couch, and it was getting late because we'd shot a couple of things with you out on the roof and stuff. It was like 11 o'clock or something like that. And I was like, man. And so I came in, I'm like, you know what? I think we need to readjust this scene, or at least shooting the scene. Since Kevin's here and RJ's is here in suit and everything, let's shoot all of that side of the convo, and then we'll shoot opposites with you separately. And Kevin's like, why?
Yeah. I remember being in that room. He's like, no.
Like, what? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
People want to go home.
Yeah, it's like, well, He's like, no, why? Tell me why you want to do that. And I was like, well, I feel bad keeping people here. No, hold on. He's like, first of all, we're here to do the work.
Exactly. Yeah.
And we're going to do the work. And the second, I don't get this scene. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about it, Batman. And he's like, okay. And then he goes through this whole thing, like the motivations and everything of the character. And then I saw Kevin, like, who was like this the entire time, like comatose, like come to life. And then he was like passionate about this, and he's driving into it. And I'm like, oh man, this is this is a moment. This is a moment I will never forget. We got into this scene in a completely different way from how I originally had written it. I'm like, it's gold.
I still have the recordings because I think you left, and then we had recordings since we started practicing in that room. We were just like going at it like it was like sorry, this chair's moving. We're just going crazy at it, and I just have like, yeah, it was awesome. So that was a good moment to just.
So I can't wait to show you guys the scene. It's a fantastic scene.
Yeah.
And you know, Kevin basically rewrote the entire scene on the fly. I was like, go for it, man.
Yeah. Sometimes that's, you know, you have to just like let it flow. Whatever, you know, if you have a creative feeling, you gotta just at least talk to you and just be like, hey, this is what I'm feeling, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, whatever, you know. And
it was nice for me to like see suddenly all of this creative energy like just explode in one room, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna let you guys rehearse, and I'm gonna go set up because this is totally different from what what we had planned. So no, it was really good.
Yeah,
it was really good.
So it was awesome. Yeah, working with Kevin, RJ, and the whole like meeting the whole cast too. Like this, it's just been amazing. Like because I've been the first one, so it's like, oh, where are my new friends at? Hi guys, like join in. Come on, let's make this awesome. Let's make it work. So that's awesome.
Yeah, tell me about meeting the rest of the cast.
Everybody's like literally the nicest, great people. I feel like we're just like, it's a good flow. Like I'm never nervous. I can talk to them. It's like, I feel like we have a good like community of people that came together that are making, making this happen. So I'm just so happy and I love everybody. So yeah.
We had a dinner at La Zingara, and shout out. Just like shout out. Thanks, Jesus, David. So we did dinner there, and it was just like a bunch of friends hanging out.
Yeah, literally.
It wasn't like awkward or anything, and it was
You want to talk about the limo scene?
Oh yeah. So let's talk about the limo scene. Doing the limo scene, that was your first time working with Kevin.
Yeah. Well, that day that was my first time meeting Kevin, so that was just like. It was a good experience. I was a little, I was obviously nervous. Like, it was like, doing this scene with him. But, like, when it started just going, it was like, it just felt so right and felt good. And when our shoes matched, and I loved it. And our outfits were, like, amazing. You guys, you probably have
some pictures up there, too.
So
we've also done some action scenes already. A couple of little things here and there. And I can't wait to get Drew involved, because Drew does choreography and stuff, and he's gonna just elevate the entire thing for us. And he plays Arthur Brown, your dad. Tell us about some of the other choreography stuff that we've.
We've done a couple things with choreography and me having to like kind of fight people, and it's been cool. It's been awesome. I mean, I'm not a fighter in real life, so it's like it's me learning stuff. But I'm like now like I'm so interested in that. I'm like looking up like martial arts class, to like get myself into the character more and like. Become like Stephanie Brown and how she is able to defend herself. But it's been fun like working with you guys. We did a day with like 2-3 hours of like.
We did some Eskrima.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was fun learning that. I've had a good time with that and working on my skills. I still got to go there, but we've been doing good.
Oh, we got to work with your actual mom too.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
That's such a good.
Yeah.
I love that.
She is the funniest. Yeah, we had a great time with her. She was nervous in her own way because but it was just so much fun, and I'm so happy that she's a part of this, too, because she's been like my #1 supporter with this too. Like, I think we have a picture of like. I think I was posing and she's like next to you.
She's like telling us how to do things and stuff. And
she's a little bossy mama, but that's awesome.
I love it.
It's great.
I love your mom.
Yay. And then your wife has helped us with makeup all the time, which I am so happy, thankful for her because it's looked amazing, hair and makeup with her. So I love that.
Yeah, she loves being a part of it. I'm glad that like everybody can do stuff together.
Yeah.
And that's an exciting thing about this project. It has an indie feel to it from the production end of things.
I feel like every time we're on set, we always have so much fun. And
it's a lot of fun.
It's always something. Yeah. It's always something going on that we're like, oh my,
We need. Okay, any Chicago people out there who want to run a camera. We need some volunteers for just behind the scenes stuff, because stuff
we're so busy
on set. We're so busy
making
the two of us, and we're just setting up lights and cameras and audio and all of that, and trying to run everything together. And we're basically a lot of times just a 2-man team. So it's very much how do we get all this stuff together? But stuff happens behind the scenes that we would love to capture, and if there are any people out there that want to just run a camera just for behind the scenes, it could just be a phone even. I'm not,
iPhone on a gimbal.
iPhone on a gimbal,
literally.
whatever.
Yeah.
We'd love your help. So is there anything that you would like to tell the fans, share with them?
I just want to say that thank you so much for supporting us, for being here with us. I'm just so happy. We've been having so much fun. Just a great experience. So I'm so happy that you guys are a part of it. And just thank you. Yeah.
It's an incredible project to be a part of. Just meeting all these new people and getting to work with people like Tim Cox and Kevin Porter and RJ, and obviously we started with you with the little cameo that you had. And it's just been an incredible...
With me in a rubber mask.
Yes, and it's an amazing journey, and we're so glad that you guys are a part of it. Please keep supporting just by sharing and being warriors, by spreading the word. But we've also got other ways that you guys are going to be able to contribute.
We are gearing up for our crowdfunding, and that is coming in August. So stay tuned and keep following us and watching. You know, we do this because we love the characters, but we do it for the fans because we want to provide something that everybody wants to see. So we do this for people who love the characters and want to see an interesting version of it.
Yeah, and we're having so much fun producing it. We hope you guys have just as much fun or even more fun watching it. So thanks again. If you haven't subscribed here yet, you can like this video, share it, and also subscribe and hit that little bell so you get a notification when we drop more awesome stuff. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at MethodTube Madness Films. We'll have links in the description. You can follow our link tree and find all the places where you can keep up with us and support us. So thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.